Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. I'm currently at a layover in Tokyo at Narita Airport, and it's like a dream of mine to have Japanese food in Japan, even if it's airport food, okay? Like I'm so desperate to the point where look at this. It's moving. I'm willing to eat Japanese food even if it means eating at the airport, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that bad. So now I'm just walking around to see where the food court is or where I can actually find food. But before we get into that, I do want to do a quick mention of the coldest water bottle. They do have a giveaway every single week that you can enter with the link in my description. You can also use the code TWAY for free shipping. The link will also be in my description. I think I want to go fill this up and then go get food. So yeah, let's go. The reason why I chose this place, Miso Kitchen, was because I saw that they had everything. Like they had ramen, gyoza, they have udon and rice bowls, and they also have sushi. So it's basically everything that I wanted to try all in one place. And then they also have little small dishes. First up is the gyoza, and I think this is just a regular chicken gyoza, and honestly I just get gyoza wherever that they have gyoza at because I don't know, you can just never go wrong with them. This one was actually a combo with the ramen, so it was the gyoza on the side and then the ramen, and that was just like, I saw that and I was like, yep, that's it, that's my first order right there. And then there's me trying to debate if I want to switch seats because they just opened up the blinds. And then here's me switching seats and the light looks bomb. And then here's my ramen. Oof, look at this ramen, guys. Look at this ramen. This is a spicy miso ramen, and the chashu was freaking huge. Like, the first thing that caught my eyes were those huge pieces of chashu. And there's my sushi order. I got the salmon nigiri sushi, which is just the sushi with rice and the fish on top. And these fish cuts actually have skin on it, so that's exciting. All right, my first sip of this ramen broth, and you guys, it was so delicious. I didn't need to add anything extra to it. They gave me chili powder on the side, and that was not needed at all. The broth was so flavorful, and it had the perfect amount of spice. I got the spicy miso ramen, and I do not regret this decision at all because the broth had like the perfect amount of spice for it to be like spicy, but it still added flavor to it, you know, like it's not a spicy spice where it hurts you. It's a spicy spice where you can actually enjoy, and I love that. And the chashu was just like the perfect amount of meat to fat ratio, and I would do anything to go back just to have this bowl of ramen again because it genuinely was just perfect. Like, if there was just one word to describe this ramen, it would be perfect. let's talk about this egg, this soft-boiled egg, because you guys, okay, I think he just put down some takoyaki, but let's talk about this egg. Come on, Tway, crack it. You got this. Yes. Yes, look at that. Look at that ooze. Ooh. And then, you guys, look at this color. It was so creamy and it added a really nice richness to the broth. And I don't know, you can just never have ramen without a runny yolk. You know, it's just, it hits different. I definitely want to experience this like 10 more times in my lifetime because it was genuinely such an experience. It was honestly everything I wanted in a ramen bowl. And I mean, I literally could have just gone to this place, got the ramen, and would still be satisfied and super duper happy. This sushi plate was actually a side order to the ramen, so you can actually get this as a side order when you order ramen or when you order udon. And I just wanted my first bite to just be the sushi, just to get the full essence of it, and it was good. The skin gave it more of a fatty texture, so it was more of a bite to it. But if you don't like the overwhelming like fish oil smell, you probably would want to ask them to take the skin off because the fish skin holds in a lot of the fish oil. And I'm dipping it into fish sauce. It added more of the saltiness to it, but honestly, you don't even need it. And of course, ginger. I love ginger. If you guys have watched my videos, you know that I love ginger. I love ginger so, so much. Last but not least, let's get into these takoyaki. Now, takoyaki is one of my favorite Japanese street food that I've had over here in the States. And I don't know what about it. I think it's the texture of the octopus I love so much. But I always get this just like how I always get the gyoza if they have it on the menu. It's just, you can never ever go wrong with it. So that's why it's always like my go-to order. And I definitely wanted to try it in Japan because it's what I always get when I go to sushi restaurants over here in the States. And then guys, look at this beautiful sunset at Narita Airport after I killed 4 plates of food. Here is my check. It came out to 2,772 yen, which is roughly around $25 USD. The currency exchange app that I'm using right here is called Currency, and it was my best friend in Bali, in Vietnam, and in Japan. I don't know, it was just made my life so much easier. I didn't have to do the math. It was just right there for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, for traveling with me, for eating with me. You guys can find more of me on Instagram and Twitter at Twaydabae. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!